many dreams, books, millionaires, ideas, skills, unfinished accomplishments are in the grave. Take a moment and think, what am I doing between the dash? You have to move right now because tomorrow is not promised. Join the Divine Connections movement in a couple of ways. 1, download the app for free. 2, subscribe to Divine Connections magazine. 3, if you have a book, a product, a service, gospel music, business, health and wellness product, church, or anything creative, join the Divine Connections Movement VIP and make a commitment to join a network that supports others, give you major exposure, customer retention, and customer engagement. To find out more about VIP, text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Divine Connection Marketing is a 500 Fortune company that can always connect you to the right connection. Check them out.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections Magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passions, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections Magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections Magazine.
Great day, and welcome everyone to Divine Connections show and podcast. We are so excited that you are here. Make sure you like and share and comment during this process, all right, during this podcast. We are making it happen. So I am your CEO of Divine Connections, Deloris Williams. Welcome. So we do a magazine called Divine Connection, which is faith-based and inspirational. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance, mimes, vendors, pastors, anyone that's doing something great in the community. It comes out quarterly in print as well as online. And we would love for you to share your information, your organization, your music, your gospel group, and different things you have going on in Divine Connections Magazine, so people can know what positive things that are going on in the community. So we have options of half page and full page options to advertise in the magazine, and your ad will run for 3 months. So if you are interested and ready to share your message with the masses, definitely get connected. We're working on the next issue now, so you want to get in before it's too late. All right. And so we are grateful for the opportunity. Not only that, we do 2 events a year, one in March, which is my anniversary, and we've been around for 13 years now. God has been good. And then in October, we have an event called Bring It, where we bring in praise dance mimes, vendors, and youth vendors, and we network and worship together with churches, organizations, and the community. In March is my anniversary, so we bring in quartet groups, we bring in choirs, moms, praise dance, vendors, sponsors. So listen, if you want to stay connected, if you would like to be a sponsor for the next event and share your information with us, you can not only vend, but you'll also be featured in the magazine and our app, because we do have an app out. So go download our app at Divine Connections Magazine. Go to your Google Play Store or your Apple Store and just type in Divine Connections Magazine. We are grateful for the opportunity God has given us. We also do this podcast here on Wednesdays between the hours of 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we want to get the word out there. There are a lot of great things going on out there, a lot of connections and resources and ministries and organizations. So we want to help spread the good news. So if you want to be interviewed on the podcast, if you haven't done so already, we would love to connect and find out more about you and what you do. just message us at checks 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. All right. So let's get it in. Not only that, we have our Divine Connection online store where we have our apparel, as you can see. We have our hats, our hoodies, our shirts. We have mugs. We have a lot of variety of things, over 100 products. Go shopping and let somebody know that they are your divine connections. Okay. So we're grateful for that opportunity. So let me show you just a little clip. Well, first of all, let me go to our sponsors and I'll show you how you can be a sponsor as well. So we'll be right back after our sponsors.
The bad news is suicides rise again in the U.S., increases highest among Black people ages 10 to 24. People need hope. The good news is hope is on the way. Join Mothers in Crisis Hope Pass It On campaign. Please visit makeahopeconnection.com. Hope, pass it on, and save a life.
Awesome. Hope, pass it on, and save a life. Definitely connect with our sponsors. Everyone needs to have hope and be encouraged. Okay. Awesome. So next we're going to go into just a little clip. I do have an event coming up October. So check it out. And I'll show you just a little clip of our last Bring It event. So you can see how we do what we do and how we make it happen at Divine Connections. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So definitely mark your calendar for our next big event, Saturday, October the 14th, Divine Connections, a Bring It event. And we are bringing it. We're going to have people coming from Augusta, Georgia, from Maryland, North Carolina area. Bring your church, your organization, your ministries, and come on and celebrate these various ministries. And we're going to have vendors as well as youth vendors there. So we're going to be supporting and connecting with the community. So come on out, okay? $5 just to attend. And I do have 8 more sponsorship available if you want to be a sponsor, okay? And I have 2, I think, youth vendors tables left as well. So if you're listening to this and you're interested and you're in the North Carolina area, or you're able to come to the North Carolina area, let me know and we'll see how you can be a part. All right, so now let's get into just the store, see what kind of products we have in Divine Connection store. Awesome, awesome. So go shopping at bit.ly/Divine Connection store. So how do you stay connected with me? If you're interested in being interviewed or you want to be in the magazine, text 336-338-8903 or email at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. And our events are divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events. All right, so get connected and let's see how we can make it happen. Also, if you want to connect and get on our email list so you can get updates and news, go to our website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com for updates and news. We also have our Facebook page at Divine Connections Marketing, our Instagram at Divine Connections, and our YouTube channel at The Divine Connection. Subscribe and click the notification button there as well. If you have not gotten your copy of Divine Connections Magazine, it is available at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/subscriptions. It's only $12 hard copies. If you want to change the quantity of hard copies, So you can also share it with your organizations and your hair salons, your barber shops, your churches, your businesses. Go just change the quantity, and then we will ship them out to you. Okay. And we have a variety of resources in here. This is Open Door Ministries. They help out with men and veterans. For my anniversary in March, we had a men's panel talking about mental health, life, and challenges. There were entrepreneurs, there were different ministries. All of their information is here. All of my vendors' information is here. My praise dance groups, mom groups information is in here. So definitely we have a lot of resources. So you want to get connected and get your copy of Divine Connections Magazine at Gmail. divineconnectionsmagazine.com/subscriptions and get digital or hot copy. Okay. Next, we will have sponsorships. So, as you saw earlier, we had a sponsor come on. We're looking for individuals who are doing positive things in the community and have a 30-second commercial. So, upon approval, you will be on before or after our interviews on Wednesdays, and we can share with the masses who you are and what you do. It's 3 months agreement for only $150. If you are interested, simply send us an email and let us know. Divine Connections Magazine at gmail.com. If you need a 30-second or a 60-second commercial for your business, for your ministry, for your book, for your gospel group, or an event, we customize in making commercials as well. So if you need that, let us know. We would love to serve you. I also have my second book that is now available called The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire, Helping People. So I talk about how I had faith in myself and the God in me to do different things in my personal life as well as my business life. So if you want to know how I do what I do with Divine Connections and how I built that, get the information out. My book, it's on Amazon, it is on Walmart.com. You can order it from me. It's signed copy. If you're in Greensboro, it's at the Next Chapter Bookstore at Beyond Measure Ministries. Okay, so you can do that as well. And another awesome thing that we have is our journal. It's also at Next Chapter Bookstore, or you can order it from me. It's called Making It Happen. You are a divine connection, so you can write the vision, make it plain, execute, and celebrate. There's a lot of great things that God is going to do for all of us, and this is one of the like history books that you can write down and look back at what God has done and is going to do for us. All right, so Divine Connections, don't forget to download the app Divine Connections the magazine from your Google or your Apple store, and then don't forget to go shopping and let someone know that they are your Divine Connection at bit.ly/Divine Connections store. Awesome, awesome. And before I bring my awesome guest in, Miss Angela, we're going to show just a little clip of her ministering, and we'll go from there. So hold tight. All right. Help me welcome the one and only Miss Angela Missy Billups. Yes. Praise him now.
Yes,
Miss Angela is in the house. Come on and
yes,
praise him
yes. Girl, you almost got me shouting on this side.
now. I
Yes,
love it. I love it. Welcome and welcome. First, want to say thank you for Miss Carolyn Crawford for connecting us. And she's doing great things. She's getting ready to do a big international music summit in London. And so I
yes.
am grateful. I am grateful to share with you some of the artists that's going to be there. So welcome.
Thank you. I am just excited. When I was given the invitation, I was like,
Yes.
yes, I've heard of Divine Connections, but this time I'm being a
Oh,
part of Divine Connections.
oh, blessings to you. I love it. I love it. I love what you're doing. So share with the audience just a little bit about yourself and where you're
Okay.
from.
All right. And Angela Missy Billups, coming from the Big Apple, New
Woo-hoo.
York, New York. Yeah. Been here pretty much most of my life. But I have definitely I will tell you, I did start very at the McDonald's Gospel Fest.
Okay.
I was a young, really young, and I
Mm-hmm.
got online, and it was about 180 soloists.
Mm.
And I got on and I was like, well, God, if they pick me out of 180, then
That
it
part.
must be really meant for me to go outside of just the walls of the church. And
Uh-huh.
I will tell you that I was picked in the top 20. And then
Okay.
from there, I went to in that it was like a competition, and
Yeah.
then I got the top 5, so I came in 5th place. But that was good enough for me. I just said, God, this means something, and you did. You're telling me go forth.
That's right.
Yeah, and I tell you, I've been on it the battle ever since. Ministering, not looking for so much as that prestige, but if I could get this ministry into every home
That's
and
right.
let people know that God is a way maker, and there's, like I said, and just walk in victory.
Mm-hmm.
That's my whole thing. Walk in victory, like, especially to my woman out there. Walk
Yeah.
in victory, because it seems like, not that the men don't go through, but
Mhm.
y'all know.
That's right.
Sometimes it look like we just got an extra dose on our life of go through, but
Mm.
we're walking in victory. We just got to believe it, and we'll
That's right.
receive it. Yes.
Amen to that. Because there's a lot of things in this world and things that we go through life, but you gotta begin with the end in mind, and at the end we get the victory.
That's
Okay,
right.
that's right. That's
See,
right.
you got me throwing my hands up.
No, that's all right. Well, awesome, awesome. So, how long have you been singing?
Well, I started in the church, and I tell you, I came up in the church, and we didn't really go outside the church. It was like you did it in the church, and that was it. But
Mm-hmm.
I was just that little mischievous one that had to go sneak on that gospel fest line, and
Mm-hmm.
I said, "They're not going to pick me." And here it goes. It's like
Yeah.
bang.
Okay.
So I started there, and then from there I did end up starting to go out. I will tell you, my mentor was Pastor John P. Key. I
Mm-hmm.
used to go to the VIP workshops. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you Greensboro too. So you
Uh-huh.
gotta know about those VIP workshops. Every
Uh-huh.
year in July, I would go down there and sing with his VIP choir. I
Okay.
I learned how to record independently out of his
Mm.
workshops. When I did my first recording, I took it to him and had him listen to it. And
Yeah.
he put the stamp on it and said, "Missy, this really sounds great." And
Um,
and I just knew with praying that God just went, and I had a lot of oppositions from church people, and that's not what we do, and out there like that. But when God gives you something,
that's
I
right.
can tell anybody, when He gives it to you, He's going to flourish you regardless of what people say, and
That's
He's
right.
done that thing.
Awesome, awesome. I love it. I love it. So, how can people find you?
Oh man, you can just go out, and you know what? Like I said, it's just not singing, but God has given me a ministry to pray, especially pray
Mm,
for those mothers that are going through, whether it's with your children, whether it's with your husband, whether it's you need a good job.
mhm.
just, you can find me on Facebook. You can inbox me, Angela. If you just put Angela Missy Billups, you'll come up with me. You can inbox me, Amazing Entertainment. That'll come up on the screen. You can book me through Amazing Entertainment. I'm here to pray for people, to come to your church and bless you through everything that I've been through, that I pray that I'm a blessing to someone out there.
Awesome. Let's go into just a little bit of some challenges you've been through that God has brought you out of, that you want to share.
Oh my God. All right. So I can even start with the first one. I will have my son was 18 years old, and I had him packed and ready to go to college. I was ready to send him to college, and it was, I never forget, it was before getting ready to leave that he took very, very sick. And being a young mother, I didn't know what diabetes was. So he was 18, and I'll never forget it. He started talking out of his head, and I went and took him to the emergency room, and how they told me that he had went into a diabetic coma. And I will tell you, I didn't even know what this was all about, everybody. And let me tell you, everybody in my family, they have went out of town, and I was there, and I had to just lean on God.
Yeah.
I opened the Bible and I said, God, you said that you're a healer of all manner of sicknesses and diseases. He was laying in intensive care. And I will tell you, in 3 days, he came out of the coma.
Yeah.
God raised him up. He still got to take care of himself, but it's been at least 15 years now. So that's one of the miracles. Another one is just got laid off of my job after being on there for 15 years. I'll never forget. But just have bought a house and saying, God, I'm laid off. How am I going to pay this mortgage and everything that I stepped into? But believing in the job, but God said, you know what? You got to believe in me. And I'll never forget, I went to the church, and by myself, a single parent, and I got on my knees and I just started crying out to God, saying, I was in corporate, God, for 15 years and I got laid off. What's going to happen? And I'll never forget, I got a phone call about 3 months later from the same job that laid me off, asking me, was I working, brought me back, me back in a better position. And I mean, it's just, tell me what God won't do.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's that song, Work It Out. I kept on praying. You know how she say, I kept on praying and I kept on coming. I kept on praying and I kept on coming. And didn't he work it out?
Yes, he did.
Jesus. So yes, so that's, I have to say, God is whatever you're going through, just God is able. I lost my husband at a very young age. He was in his 40s when he passed away, and I was left with 3 kids, but God just made the way. So whatever you need, God's got it.
Amen.
Whatever you want, he will provide. Yes.
Awesome. So what do you have coming up now?
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, I am so excited. You have to stay with me, everyone, because I got a song that's getting ready to be released. I am on my way to London in October with Lady Carol Crawford. She was like, Missy, come go to London with me. So I am on my way to London. But in July, I am with the Gospel Industry Network, the GIN. And then I'm also going with the Gospel Music Workshop of America in beginning of July. But I am releasing a song called For My Good. What the devil meant for evil, God turned it for my good. So stay tuned. I pray that this will get into every home, everybody's family. Don't be discouraged, because whatever the devil meant for evil, God's going to turn it for your good.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And with that, we'll end with some words of encouragement.
Yes. So again, I just say, hang on in there, stand high, stand tall, hold on, be strong. Don't give up, don't give in, because God's your friend. We're going to win. So I pray that everyone will just hang in there, and he will give you double, triple for your trouble.
I love it. I love it. This Miss Angela Missy is in the house. Making it happen. So excited You are very welcome.
Thank
So
you.
excited that she is here and making things happen. Make sure you stay connected. I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the number one divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. And we'll be right back.
Divine connections.
Woo-hoo. Hold tight, Miss Angela.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.